there, it's Amanda here from Lolli Lulu Crafts, and today I thought I would share with you this new to me, I think it's fairly new actually in its entirety, Spellbinders Glimmer hot foil system. Now basically, I'll go through it all in a minute, but just in brief, what it is a base machine that heats up a little plate machine part of the machine inside of that, and on top of that you put these little design plates. They're like dies basically. They're not dies, they've got they haven't got a cutting edge or anything, and they heat up the metal. Then you put your foil and your card onto it, and then you take this plate part, so this section here, you take that out, you put like a cutting plate that you would for a die cutting machine on top, and then you pop it through your die cutting machine. Now this, I believe, will go through any die cutting machine that you can put through those big dies, you know, those big fat like dies that you can get. So any of die machine that will take those should take this. Anyway, so enough chatter, let's get on and have a look at the machine. Okay, so obviously very simple. Open your box, take everything out. It's, as you can see, it's a lot less bulky than it appears in the box. So you've literally just got your ends, take those off, booklet, just very carefully making sure nothing drops. And you get some foil, you get your plates and things in here. We'll look at what that is in a minute. You get a die in here. I don't know what officially they call these. Let's have a look. Glimmer plate. Okay, so you get a plate, you get some tweezers, which I believe are magnetic, so that you can pick up the hot die plates. It's because these are plates as well, so it's like confusing to me to keep saying plates, or at least I think it will be confusing because you guys won't know which ones I'm talking about. So anyway, so die plates and plates. So I think these help pick up that. So again, we'll look into those in a minute, but this is the actual base of the machine. And this is the actual Glimmer hot foil plate. So this is the bit that heats up and that you put in through your into your die cutting machine. So then you get your little booklet. Who needs that? Let's give it a go. So then we've got different plugs. So let's get the power. I don't think I need that one. I think that's the American socket actually. I think. So that is another point as well. If you are in the UK, or rather not in the US, make sure if you purchase online that you're purchasing the machine that's appropriate for your country's electricity. It's not just about, oh, I'll change the plug, because it will be the wrong voltage potentially. So just be aware. So plug this one in the back, I'm thinking anyway. Yeah, and then we need to plug it into a socket, so I'm going to disappear in a minute while I go onto the table to plug it in. Okay, so I've plugged it in, and you can see there's a little red light. It looks kind of, yeah, there we go, you can see it's red now, and that just says power. So here you've got power, I can't read it, hold on, platform ready and timer. So I'm assuming, yeah, you've got an on off at the back. So at the moment it's on, but you could have it plugged in but switched off. Personally, don't ever recommend that. I would never keep something like this plugged. It's heat. If anything goes wrong and it's plugged into the power and your mains power is not switched off at the wall or wherever it's plugged into, and something went wrong, this is hot and it could create a fire. So personally, I would not just switch it off here. I would make sure that it's switched off at the other end of this lead, wherever that's plugged in. I actually always unplug things like that. Even though I've got the power switched off, I still unplug it, because why take the chance? So yeah, I would definitely be very cautious of that. Now it comes with obviously an instruction booklet, and the first page sets out exactly what's included in your box. It's always worth checking that you've got everything that you're supposed to have. So then turning the page over, from there we have the actual step-by-step on how to use the machine. So I think it's pretty simple, but we're gonna go through it ourselves now and do our first bit of foiling. So step 1, it says plug it in, which we've done. Turn the machine on, so I am going to turn it back on. And then it says wait for it to heat up. The platform ready light indicator will turn green. So that's that one there. So we're waiting for that to turn green. So then while that's heating, I'm just going to open these because we're going to need these. And this mat here that I've got is a heat resistant one. So again, I would recommend that you put this on something that is heat resistant like that, so that again you're protecting your surfaces. Okay, so there's the last bag. So we've got, yeah, they're magnetic, look. The magnetic tweezers. I was going to say pinchers and I thought that's really not the word I'm wanting. Then we've got our plates, our glimmer plates. Let's call them glimmer plates because that's what they are called, and it will less be confusing than just saying plates. So there's 2 glimmer plates that come in the kit. Then we've got our shim, that's a thin shim, a rubbery mat thing, which let's look at the instructions because we're waiting for that to heat. So that says 19 is silicone cooling pad. That's our shim, and then I guess that's the actual plates. That's the spacer plate, so that's going to go on top, I assume. So once it is hot, you place your glimmer plate on the heating surface, press the timer button and wait until it turns solid green. So I guess what we're doing, the first thing we're doing is heating up this plate, and then we're putting this glimmer plate on here, but then when we put that down we press the timer, and that's telling us how long before this bit has heated this bit. That's just come on green. There, you can see it. I can actually see it better in the camera. So then the next thing we want to do, we've got here a best wishes and a frame. So let's put both. I guess we're supposed to do it using our magnet things. I mean, I don't oh, it's not really. I don't fancy touching it too much, so. Yeah, that will go that way, won't it? Okay, so then we press the timer button and it's flashing, you see? So it says wait until it turns solid and then carry on. Okay, I think that's gone solid, hasn't it? So then it says put your foil shiny side down onto the plates. Okay. See, so that's on there, so that's next. Yes, add the desired material and the necessary shims. Okay, well let's put the material on next, and the necessary shims, it says see the chart below. Cardstock, we only need the spacer plate, which is this little baby. They're obviously talking about the platinum, but I'm assuming they're pretty similar. So there's all different sort of options there, but for what we've got here, we want this one here. Okay, so pop that on top like so, and then it says remove the whole platform and sandwich and roll it through the Spellbinders platinum machine or any other approved die cutting machine and back. So I don't know where it tells you what the other approved die cutting machines are, but I'm sure we can find that out somewhere. So it says roll it through slowly and then back again, so it's forward and back. So let's get our die cutting machine. Okay, so then it says pull this out and then just pop it through slowly. Oh, can you hear that? I'm not talking about the squeak, it's like the fizzle. And then back again. I'm not sure how slow is slowly, but... Ooh, the instructions have gone away. Look, you can see the actual instruction disappeared. I think it's going to say remove it and put it back in the base. That's what it looks like it's saying anyway. But so put it back, I'm assuming, and then remove this. Slowly peel foil from the material and enjoy the lovely finish. Just okay. Looks like it's done it, doesn't it? You can kind of see. It's a bit of a worry, isn't it? You're like, oh, I hope I've done it right. Well, I think that looks pretty darn good. Trying to get it so you can see the beautiful shine on the foil. There you go. Isn't it gorgeous? I think it's come out really nice. Oh, look, here we go. Works with selected etched or wafer thin dies. So that seems to be suggesting you can use dies with it as well. Oh, and how to letterpress. But that is your basic how-to of this particular machine. And as you can see, it was actually really simple. It's kind of self-explanatory. So this little thing here, put it at the side, and then we can knock it off with, it's such a strong magnet. That's the okay. So that is the Glimmer machine. Obviously I've just done one example here. I will do a project, but I thought what would be fun is to let you see the other plates that I purchased and that are available. It's not 100% all of them, but it's a good selection, so I thought we could go through that next. So I thought I'd start off by showing you two of the foil packs that I got. Again, with this I was intending just to get the gold and the silver because obviously that's the kind of standard colour you want with foiling. However, when you got the pack, it was virtually the same as buying the two individually. But you've got the other two, it's kind of like a matte gold and a matte silver, which is quite nice, so I thought that was worth getting. And any foils that are for hot foiling will work, so if you've got any, they'll work on this, no problem, I'm sure. But this has got a lovely, what I really liked was this holographic type one there, and then obviously the blue and the pink was kind of nice as well. So that's those two. Okay, so now on to the actual Glimmer plates themselves. So as I said, I got quite a few, so it's a nice selection to show you. So starting off with this one here, this is your Elegant Occasion Sentiments. You get 5 plates in here, but you also get the dies that complement it as well. Now it doesn't actually show you all of the what's included on the back of the packaging, or in fact anywhere on the packaging, so unless when you've ordered it you've seen it, you're kind of guessing, which is unfortunate. That is a shame, I think. But anyway, you can see the kind of thing that you've got. So you've got the happy birthday, and you can see how it's been die cut around that shape. So if you now look here, you've got the happy birthday there. That's your happy birthday you just saw, and then you can see the internal piece there. That's your foiling part, but then you've got the external bit, which is your die cut. You don't get that on all of them, but you have got it on this one, and I think one more, something similar. So you've got happy birthday, congratulations, with sympathy, happy anniversary, and thank you. As I said, I don't think you'll see that too good on there. Hopefully you can see that. Okay, so that's those ones. And then we've got the Elegant Affirmation Sentiments. So we've got 8 plates and 1 template, which is basically 8 plates, 1 die, whereas the other one was 5 and 5. So on this one we have got this kind of gorgeous sort of tag type shape with the foil sort of pretty bit there, and then you've got the sentiment. Now of course you don't have to use the two together, you could just use the sentiments on their own, or you could use the tag on its own and stamp a sentiment inside. You don't have to do, you know, together. So again, like with the other sentiments that we just saw, here you've got the lovely foily bit here, and then you've just got the die at the edge. So this is your foiled sort of shape, and then the die there, and then here's your sentiments here, and this is the different plates for that. So in theory we have got miss you, bless you, that's sending prayers, hello beautiful, forever friends, you're amazing, and it should be feel better, but I seem to have 2 miss yous. So the next one I have got is probably quite self-explanatory. It is 2 plates, so no die, just the plates, and it's called Elegant Circle. A really pretty design, and again you can see on the back of that one a lot better. You can really see how pretty that comes out, and they've put flowers over that center one, but you can get the idea of it. So that's that one. Then we have an alphabet. I thought this would be quite useful actually, elegant monograms. This wasn't one I was first initially kind of thinking I'd want, but I thought actually in hindsight it might be quite handy to be able to make my own little sentiments or for someone's name. I just thought there was lots of options there and it would be quite good. So obviously there's 26. Then we've got another frame. This is called Elegant Oval. So this has a sentiment on it which says best wishes, I think, by the look of it. So you've got that beautiful frame, you've got these 2 little bits, and then you've got somewhere to put your sentiment if you want. But again, you could do them separately together, some of it, not all of it. You can have some different combinations with that, so that's not a problem. Then we've got Flourishes Frame. Again, pretty self-explanatory what that is. We don't have to try and work that one out using the internet. And again, I think this would be quite nice in the corners as well, if you can kind of just use it towards, I mean obviously it's not 100% corner shape, but I think you could make it work, but maybe not. And then we have this gorgeous elegant border. I think that is so pretty. And then, I don't know why it's got new plastered all over it, but anyway, elegant background. And this one says copper plate script happy birthday with a gorgeous flourish. It doesn't say with a gorgeous flourish, so I put that bit in. Again, a really big size. This is not like a little sentiment at the side, is it? I think some of these other ones that we showed you at the beginning, that's sort of more in your corner kind of sentiment, but these ones are definitely big. So you've got some great hearts here. So this is called Hearts and Love. And then we've got Elegant Rectangle. I knew there was something elegant rectangle, didn't I? So again, we've got 1, 2, 3 here. And again, they've used all of them, I think, by the look of it. I'm not sure, actually. Oh, yeah, I think the third one's just under there. So very, very pretty. This one, I keep putting them upside down. Heart Flourishes. A nice little elegant flourish. And then we've got a thank you. Again, quite a modern script. And then we've got Best Day Ever. It's not so easy, is it, when you're writing to see it like this, but on these single plate ones you get at least to see exactly what it is on the back, which is great. And these little stars are part of the plate, as you can see when you look at it there. Then we've got faux script happy birthday. And by the way, I noticed that recently, like the last week, it's probably a couple of weeks, maybe 2 weeks by the time you see the video, that there has been, this was on Hachanda. So if you want to see more, you may well find videos on there as well. So this is copper plate script, congratulations. So again, a big sentiment there. And then I think we're at our Christmas ones here. So I've got ho ho ho, but it's 1 plate and 1 template, i.e. 1 die. So you can just see there's the die on the edge. So you can cut that lovely ho 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 out and make it into a great little tag. When I say tag, it could be literally a tag. I meant like a sentiment tag for your card, but you could literally do it as a tag for presents, couldn't you, actually? Kind of cool, isn't it? So then we have Joy. Noel. This is a lot smaller. Comparative, it's still not small. I mean, look. And there it is there. I just got the cracker die. So some of these would be quite fun for that, I think, as well. Then we've got We Wish You, which is basically the tree, and it's got the kind of writing in the middle of the tree, which says, "We wish you a Merry Christmas," hence the name of the plate. And then the final one, Warm Winter Wishes, again, because that's what's written in his tummy there. Well, his head and his tummy. And again, the snowflakes are part of our little plate here. And the only one of the Christmas ones that had the die was the ho ho ho. Okay, so that is it for this video. I hope you have enjoyed taking a look at the Glimmer plate and how it works and all these actual plates. So I hope it's been fun. I'm definitely going to be doing some projects with this. I really want to do some Christmas cards, so you will be seeing some video on that in the near future. Thank you so much for watching. I'd love to know if you already have one of these and what you think of it, or if you think you would like one of these, what you think of it. So just generally I'd like to hear what you think, basically. All right, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again soon. Bye for now. Bye.